ETC, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to my last analysis, when the price was here, we mentioned we're looking for buy. Okay, and there was two opportunity, and even we could look at this one as a running flat. Okay, this is what we get. And even if we refer to, well, since the price was here exactly within this move, we mentioned we can look for, I mean, we mentioned about the different possibility. We mentioned we can look for buy because we couldn't get any buy setup from here. We mentioned mostly we can wait for the breakout of the top at any correction. This is what we get, and or having a trip of the stop. By the way, this is what we have been looking for, and we get this trade. Now we want to see what's the next. First of all, as we can see, we get the shadow and we have a divergence based on this, but the MACD doesn't show us anything. If we get trade, anyone get the trade within this move, they have to at least move their stop loss to break even. Okay, and we start with higher time frame. We start with daily chart because if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for the buy with the breakout of the previous top. As we can see, the price broke, and now we're looking for continuation. The only thing is we need to be aware of the correction. We are not, I mean, we're looking for the continuation, but mostly we can expect the correction. That's why any trade from now, we should have the proper management. And even based on the indicators, we have a divergence. And even if we move to forward chart, MACD doesn't show us the divergence, but here we can see the divergence. That's why the only things we can say, mostly we can expect for the correction, either similar to what we have here or more complex correction. Okay, and even right now, we don't have any trade setup. If you want to look for buy, based on forward chart, we need to get a correction. Rather than that, the only things is we manage whatever the trade we have it. And because since we don't have any trade setup, and even if we move to 1 hour chart, we don't have any trade setup. If we get any correction of flag, still we can look for buy. But from now, if we get a any trade based on the small correction similar to what we get here, we consider as a short-term buy. But if this one turn to more complex correction, or at least similar to what we get here, it can give us better confirmation. By the way, the only thing is whatever the trade we have from here, we start to manage. May this one turn to deeper correction, and if we want to look for buy, we have to get a correction. Rather than that, we don't have any other trade set up. How about if this one drop, it start to give us a flag? Mostly when we see this kind of the down, I mean the moves, we can look for the price for to drop more. This is where we should manage whatever the trade we have here. At least books the take out the trade or book some profits. Simply similar to what we get here. We get the sharp move correction. This is the next down move. That's why we mentioned May. We can expect to get any either here or a bit, even the price move a bit higher. We can expect to get any correction similar to what we get here. Anyway, if there is a continuation, as I mentioned, based on the small flag or correction, we can take the trade, but we consider as a short term. That means still we can expect the price to give us a correction for one move up, similar to what I draw here. But mostly we will expect to get the bigger correction. Similar again, what we get here, either from here or even the price move higher. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.